You're listening to PetLifeRadio.com.
Hello, pet parents. This is Michelle Fern, host of Best Bets for Pets on Pet Life Radio. Okay, cat lovers, we never have enough great cat things, so we have some great cat products coming up. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Sit. Stay. We'll be right back after a short pause. Well, 4 to be exact.
It's DesignerPetSweaters.com. Hand-knitted designer sweaters for your precious pup or cool cat. Beautiful couture patterns for your pets, including custom-knitted formal wear, casual wear, yachting, and even sports-themed. Many designer pet sweaters include feathered tammy hats, top hats, and a lot of sparkle. Each sweater includes leg loops, front paw sleeves, and leash opening. Visit DesignerPetSweaters.com to order your 4-legged fashions today. Your pets will stay warm for the winter and be runway ready. Large or small, we fit them all. DesignerPetSweaters.com.
Let's talk pets on PetLifeRadio.com.
Welcome back, everyone. I would like to introduce Gabriella DeSantis. She is the VP of Marketing at OurPets. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me today.
Well, I am so excited to have you. And Dennis, the tester, was so excited to test your fantastic new items, your new line of cat toys from OurPets. But let's backtrack a little bit. For people that are listening, who is OurPets?
OurPets is a company that prides itself on innovative products for servicing both cat and dogs' needs as well as the consumers that live with them, their pet parents' needs. So we do predominantly products in 3 different categories: toys and accessories, feeding solutions, and waste management.
Okay, I understand toys and accessories. I know seating solutions. Waste management.
So for a cat, it would be litter boxes and anything that would go with the litter box beyond litter. And for a dog, it is pickup bags and things like that you would take along with you on a walk with your dog.
Okay, OurPets covers a lot of what you need for your pets. So
yes.
Great. Now, let's talk about your line of cat toys. Dennis loved the samples. Thank you. And
oh, you're welcome.
I've been doing Best Bets for Pets since 2010. And the dogs kind of have the market cornered for toys. They're usually really big on toys, and it's really nice to see some great toys for cats. And one of the things, I know they're out there, but we've never tested, is we had a catnip toy that makes like little crunchy sounds. There was a movable toy, and there was this long tube that Dennis, even though he's big, could crawl into. And he loved that. What is the right name? I know it's not called a long tube, I don't think. But what is that? It's
called a kitty tunnel. Our product is called a kitty tunnel that you're referring to. And it allows a cat the opportunity to play hide and seek as well as cuddle in there. And there's actually an additional toy that hangs down that they could kind of bat at and have a lot of fun with.
Dennis really loved the kitty tunnel. I don't think he's ever experienced anything like that. And, people that have cats, we know cats like to hide and, be contained. And that's why that you find them in maybe bags and boxes and stuff. But the kitty tunnel is so much better. And what I love about it is that it is accordion type and it condenses to a smaller product, which is very nice if you want something for a small space and you don't want it left out.
Exactly. It's foldable, easy to expand or contract, and it's easily to store because it folds flat, yes.
Now, Dennis tried out some crinkly toys too, filled with catnip. We know that cats like catnip. What is the crinkleness in the toys? What does that do to cats?
The crinkle is just there for the sound. For the cats, it's not an attractant or anything, but there is catnip in addition to the crinkle within that toy. So the catnip appeals to its sense of smell, and then the crinkle will appeal to its sense of hearing.
All right. Well, that was a big plus too, because it just kept him very enthused and excited and all of that. What are some other cat toys that you have?
Our number one cat toy is actually called Mouse Hunter, and it's a patented technology. It's a mouse that a cat would play with on the floor. It looks and feels just like a real mouse, and the patented technology is it has the frequency of a mouse in distress in the wild, which is what's so attractive to a cat. So it actually hits the frequency that cats can appreciate for a mouse in distress and allows them to exercise their hunting instincts.
Now, when you say frequency, does that mean the sound?
Yes, the sound of the pitch. Yes.
Interesting. Now, how do you guys think of all these toys? Because that's very creative, meeting the frequency of the mouse's pitch and how it would attract the cat. I'm sure you're all cat lovers because...
Yes, we're big cat and dog people here. Besides that, we also have a large, extensive R&D team, along with marketing and new product development that constantly creates new products. And our CEO and founder happens to be a doctor in animal behavior. So he understands the behavior of cats and dogs and why they do the things they do quite extensively. So he really heads up our R&D and product development teams.
Well, that's always important because I don't know if our pets are getting more demanding or the owners are getting, the pet parents are getting more demanding, but it seems like we're coming out with better and better products for our pets. And
that's
they're not,
very true.
Right? And they're not just satisfied with, here's the ball, go fetch it, or, here's for cats, here's a little bird with a feather, go play. And we're getting just more,
more sophisticated.
Exactly. Thank you. More sophisticated with our products. There's games now that tic-tac-toe type games that challenge, pets and everything else. There's just a lot of, very creative products out there. What are some products that you have on the horizon that you could tell us about?
Well, we are always bubbling here with highly confidential and innovative products, so I can't divulge too much. But every year we participate in Global Pet Expo, which is the largest pet show for the industry of every kind of pet, domestic pet. And that takes place in Florida in March, and we will be unveiling a lot of new products there. Some of the cat toys we are unveiling there is a cat toy that is an electronic cat toy that allows the cat to play peekaboo with. It's basically a scratcher with a star, if you will, design that has different random patterns of a feather coming out to entice the cat to want to find where the feather goes. So the feather plays hide and seek with the cat, and it's random out of 6 different holes within the toy.
Well, that sounds exciting, and I will be at the Global Pet Expo, so I look forward to seeing these new toys.
Yes, and I look forward to meeting you there as well.
And of course, meeting you and the rest of your team. Tell us about your other products. You have seating solutions and waste management. What type of seating solutions do you have?
Well, our company was founded on a product called the Big Dog Feeder. And to get into a little bit of the science behind how a dog eats, larger dogs should not be eating off the floor. They should keep their withers, which is their shoulders, and their back in as much alignment as possible so the food can properly go through their digestive tract and is less likely to have an upset stomach or anything like that. So the company was founded on coming out with a feeder that was elevated for big dogs, and hence the name the Big Dog Feeder. So that's how the company got its start in 1995. 20 years later, we have an extensive line of feeders as well as stainless steel bowls, all with patented technology. Our bowls are high quality, best-in-class stainless steel with rubber-bonded base, dishwasher safe, and we've now come out with a line of fashion for those consumers who want to add some fashion to their feeding area. So we have a lot of exciting products going on in the feeding area.
And for everybody listening, I thought you said seater. It is feeder.
Yeah.
So, okay. So, because you have a lovelier accent than me, and I am Folks, it's late on Friday. I have no excuse. The feeding solutions, and that makes perfect sense. And that's really interesting, the fact that it was, because I've had large dogs, and there is a big difference when they're, smaller, larger, and how they fit. And then you get into I've seen dogs hunched over trying to eat, so that makes perfect sense.
Exactly, and that's not right. That doesn't help them in their digestive. It could cause digestive issues. And
then waste management, what products do you have for that?
Our waste management, our flagship product is a Smart Scoop litter box that actually is an automatic litter box. About 15 minutes after the cat uses the box cleans itself. That's been rated 4 out of 5 stars plus on a very large e-tailer. It does very well. It's in also national pet chains, and that is our flagship. And then we sell less expensive litter boxes and accessories to go with them. Bags, filters, carbon filters to help with the odor control.
Fantastic. And all the cat lovers out there are going, a Smart Scoop litter box. That should be on my to-do list, to buy list, because that's a great thing when you have something. That's fantastic, because cleaning litter boxes is not fun. So what a great idea.
Yes, it takes that chore out of the everyday life of a consumer or a cat owner, actually. So they really can just enjoy their cat and not worry about the unpleasantness of owning a cat.
Now, where can our listeners find out more about OurPets pet products, and where can they find information to purchase them?
Okay, you can find information on either one of our websites. We have ourpets.com, which is OurPets.com, and we have PetZoneBrand.com, PetZonebrands.com. And you'll see a whole portfolio of all of our products and being enjoyed by some cats and dogs as well. And it'll help you find a place or a location where they can be sold. But our products are sold in food, drug, mass throughout Walmart, as well as pet specialty throughout the United States, North America, and even internationally.
And internationally as well. That's great, because we have a large international audience. And listeners, as always, there will be information on the Pet Life Radio site. Under this episode, there'll be a picture of some of the products and a link to the website. Gabriella, I'd like to thank you so much for coming on Best Bets for Pets and telling my listeners all about your great line of products at OurPets.
Sure. Thank you for having me.
Thanks so much to all my pet parents for listening to all of our great products and information on Best Bets for Pets. Please listen to some of our other show hosts on Pet Life Radio. There's all kinds of different shows, from pet cooking, pet fashion. We have our live vet show, Ask the Vet with Dr. Jeff, Sundays at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. He is an amazing vet, and just so many other shows. If you haven't been and you just get Best Bets for Pets at iTunes or or Nokia, take a look at Pet Life Radio. A lot of great information. And I would like to thank my test crew, which for this interview was the dentist. He had so much fun with the kitty tunnel and the crinkly catnip toys and all kinds of great stuff. Thank you to OurPets for sending them. And huge thank you to all the pet parents and fans listening. I appreciate it very much. Any comments or suggestions, send them to Michelle at PetLifeRadio.com. We'll be right back with another great show.
Sit. Stay. We'll be right back, right after we kibble a little with our sponsors.
Calling all pet product manufacturers and pet experts. Let the public relations and marketing professionals at Whitegate PR get you featured in the news. I'm Dana Humphrey at Whitegate PR, and we have been specializing in pet product PR for over 10 years and can get your brand featured in the media, from TV to radio to print to blogs. You can find out more at www.whitegatepr.com.
Hi, this is Tim Link, animal communicator and pet expert and host of Animal Rights on Pet Life Radio. Have you ever wanted to know what your pet is really thinking? Do you want to find out if they truly understand what you're trying to tell them? Ever wish you could build a better understanding and closer relationship with your pet? Well, now you can. Learning to Communicate with Animals is a 4-part on-demand workshop. In the workshop, you'll learn the essential techniques that are necessary to communicate with animals, including what is animal communication, breathing correctly to achieve the perfect state to communicate with your animals at a deeper level, using guided meditation exercises, a method to communicate with animals, and how to send and receive information from your animals. So if you're wanting to learn how to communicate and connect with your animals at a deeper level, visit PetLifeRadio.com/workshop and purchase and download Learning to Communicate with Animals. You'll be glad you did.
Hi, I'm Dr. Robin Gansert, President and CEO of American Humane Association, the country's first national humane organization. Here to tell you about our new show, Be Humane, on Pet Life Radio. Each week, we'll be bringing you the latest news and issues affecting our animal friends, and we'll also be bringing you interviews with Hollywood's biggest animal advocates, here to share tales about their pets and what they're doing to promote a more humane world. Our own highly experienced staff and friends of the organization will also join us each week to share what they're up to in the animal world. I hope you'll stop by. Until then, let's always remember to be humane.
Every week on demand, only on PetLifeRadio.com.
Let's talk pets
Let's talk pets
on Pet Life Radio.
Pet Life Radio.
PetLifeRadio.com.
Hello, pet parents. This is Michelle Fern, host of Best Bets for Pets on Pet Life Radio. I have something especially for all you folks in Southern California, soon to be worldwide. I would like to introduce my guest. Jason Meltzer has the app WAG. Welcome, Jason.
Yes, hello, welcome.
So everybody that's listening, most people have smartphones or, pads. They know about apps. What is WAG?
So WAG is a mobile, on-demand dog walking service. I like to think of it as a traditional dog walking service for the modern day, where finding a quality professional dog walker is so easy you can book it right on your phone.
Okay, so WAG is basically, I download the app, I go on there, and it helps me to find people for dog walking, dog sitting also?
Right now, it's only for dog walking, and yes, you would download the app in the App Store, in the Apple App Store, and you would put in your information on where you live and information on your pet, and then you would select to find a dog walker, and you get a view of qualified, screened, insured, and bonded dog walkers have all been certified by WAG to come walk your dogs.
All right, Jason, so one of the things a lot of people, especially dog owners, have a problem with, and maybe why they don't adopt dogs, is because they're away at work, they don't have anybody to walk their dog, and that's an issue. And I know that in a lot of big cities, dog walking is hugely popular because you have to go down many flights and take the dogs out. And, I think of New York and LA because you see people walking dogs, like 20 dogs at a time. How did you come up with this idea?
So I came up with the idea for WAG. I've actually been a professional dog walker with my own company called Surf Dog LA, based out of Santa Monica, for over 3 years. I won many awards for dog walking, mentions in Los Angeles, and it came from a lot of different areas. I wanted to increase adoption rates. I've helped a lot of dogs find rescue homes, and I thought one, barrier for pet owners was that they didn't have the time. It's a lot of work to book a dog walker when you need it. And I thought if they had a really easy app where they could find quality dog walkers to come on demand or for recurring, then it would increase adoption rates. It would increase pet ownership across the United States.
That's a great idea, and it's very good because it helps, like you said, increase adoption rates. Okay, I have a question, though. I never knew there was awards for dog walking.
Sure.
Well, how do you get the award? What's the award about? And then also, how do you know someone's a good dog walker?
So the award was a contest based through CBS finding the best services in LA. And there was over 65 different dog walking companies in the running. And I was a top 5 finalist in those awards. And in my opinion, what makes a really good dog walker is obviously a passion for pets, the ability to provide excellent customer service and really understand the needs of the owner, and obviously providing excellent care for the animal in your care and doing whatever it takes. When managing, I try to stress, I say, dog walking is very similar to almost the post office in that we must work rain or shine, sleet or snow, as long as it's healthy for the dog to be outside with the permission from the owner as well. But the show must go on, you know?
Exactly. If they have to do their business, they have to do their business. Okay, funny enough, I've had dogs where, you have situations sometime, and many years ago I was in a hurricane. Dogs can't go outside in a hurricane. Not happening. It just cannot happen. So I tried to get my dog to go in the bathtub because what else am I going to do? But they don't like to do that. I mean, they're so used to outside and being outside that it's just, like you said, yeah, rain or shine. I mean, it's just like for humans, I guess, saying you can't use the bathroom or, the loo or the commode, whatever, wherever you're listening, whatever you want to call it. But, you can't use the bathroom. And that's the same for dogs. I mean, they have to do what they have to do. So now, when you say knowing what it takes and all that, is there such a thing as doggy CPR or anything close to that?
Absolutely. They offer pet CPR training through the American Red Cross. Pretty sure if you contact the ASPCA in your neighborhood, they'll connect you with a certified pet CPR trainer. Another great avenue for dog owners who may not need to get the certification, you can go to the library and they actually have the pet CPR video. A lot of them have the pet CPR video available for checking out, and you can get that information there.
And we also have a show, Be Humane, hosted by the president of the American Humane Association. And I'll bet there's some interesting information even on there, because there are things I know to look out for and to be aware of. And you probably know even more so because you're taking care of so many different types of dogs.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things you want to look for if your pet's showing signs of, in Los Angeles, it's usually like heat exhaustion, or in Arizona, in other cities, dogs can get frostbite. I know, the East Coast, they had that really crazy storm. And so you want to make sure your pets are prepared with proper clothing for the cold, and, you want to monitor their temperature. Anything over 103 degrees is too much for a dog. Dog starts wobbling, that could be the sign of a bee sting. There's certainly a lot, and absolutely you're right. The Humane Society is another great resource to look, and they're constantly posting on their Facebook page about tips and tricks for dog health.
And what was that website again?
The Humane Society's Facebook page is one. I don't have their exact handle. Our Facebook page is Facebook/WAG app. We also try to post certain tips and tricks for any kind of hurricane preparedness or dog health issues.
Okay, let's talk about some fun stuff. How many dogs can you walk at once? What's the max?
For WAG, all of our walks are private. So if you have 3 dogs who live in your home and they're a family, we would walk all 3 dogs. We don't offer any group walks. The question is, how many do I think are safe to walk at one time? I think that would obviously depend on the skill of the walker. I would never recommend walking more than 4 at one time, ever. I just think you only have 2 hands, and you need to use them when necessary, and you shouldn't be walking more than 4 dogs maximum. I would even, caution at 2 or 3 as a maximum.
So what is it when we see people walking like 9 dogs at a time? What's that about?
Those are usually maybe trainers that have worked with these dogs over a long process and taught them certain commands and cues to not create drama in the pack. I just don't find it to be the safest way to walk dogs. I think they all deserve the attention from a professional walker. And if you're walking more than 4, and I've seen people with 10 or 20, I just think the potential for mistakes gets larger and safety becomes an issue. And safety and fun is always my focus when it comes to pet care.
Understood. Now, let's talk about WAG, your app. Kind of in a summary, how does it work?
So in a summary, how it works is you would go onto your iPhone device and download WAG in the Apple Store. You would then, again, you'd put in some quick information on just who you are, your address, and then you'd put in some information on your dog, such as, his vet information in case anything happens, his breed, what kind of actions he likes, what actions he doesn't like. And then once you did that, you'd be put through to our scheduling tab where you'd have a homepage. It's all GPS tracked. It knows exactly where you're located. And you hit find a dog walker. Once you scheduled your day and time, whether it's on demand or for recurring. We walk dogs 7 days a week, 24/7. And you would then have a list generated. And in the list, you'd have these profiles of our dog walkers. And the profiles have videos. You could hear people say, "Hi, I'm Jason Meltzer. I'm a dog walker. I've got 4 years experience. I'm CPR certified." Any details. I worked with ASPCA, things like that. There'd be bio. You'd also see reviews from other dog owners who've used them to walk their dogs. So you really get a nice picture of who these dog walkers are. You could then schedule them to come right away and walk your dog instantly. Or if you're looking for someone to walk your dog next week, you might as well schedule a free meet and greet with our system. So you can actually meet with these dog walkers before the dog walk takes place. And they go through a more intense background check of, more information on the dog. And then we have a free lockbox that we provide to our customers where we get access to their home. So when they book their walk, they put in their code. We have that code, and the dog walker gets it in their app when they arrive to get access to the home. You get notified, then the GPS map starts once the walk begins. And you can literally in live feed track where your dog is going with the dog walker. When the walk is complete, you get a report card, and the report card has a picture or a video from the walk. It has information on how many minutes and how many miles the walk took place for. You also have information if the dog peed or pooped, and then there's a little note tab. So it's really important for our dog walkers to leave a note. This could be important information about the dog's health or its poop and pee, or it could be just, hey, we found one of your friends, we ran across them, or we had so much fun today. Once that note gets submitted, then the owner gets to leave a comment for the dog walker as well as rate them. So it's definitely a peer-reviewed service. It's a community. We want to feel like WAG is a community for dog owners and professional dog walkers to take care of animals and donate to charity. It's important to note that for every mile walked in the WAG app, money gets donated to Best Friends Animal Society, and they are a national charity that does a lot of great work with shelters. So literally your dog is walking for charity when your dog goes for a walk with WAG.
Oh, that's wonderful all around. And real quick, because we're running out of time, someone who wants to walk dogs and be a dog walker, how can they contact you?
So one of the best ways, too, is contact us at our website. That's www.wagwalking.com. You can say, hey, I'm interested in being a dog walker, and we'll connect you with our hiring manager. Another way is downloading the app. You can contact us through there. We also have a website that is wagwalking.com/apply, where you could apply for dog walking.
Okay, so for people that want to apply to be a dog walker, it's wagwalking.com/apply.
Yes, /apply.
Okay, but they could also get there from your homepage as well?
And you could search WAG Dog Walking in the App Store as well.
Okay, perfect. Jason, thank you so much for coming on Best Bets for Pets and telling us all about WAG Walking. Everyone listening, stay tuned. It's going to be coming to a city near you very soon, and you can find out more about this show on the episode page for this show on Pet Life Radio. Just look for Best Bets for Pets. Thank you, Jason.
Thank you, Michelle. Anytime.
Thanks for listening. Keep listening. There's always new shows with great innovative products coming up.
Let's Talk Pets every week on demand, only on PetLifeRadio.com.